Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Henry from SoCal Solar Panel Cleaning, and today we are talking about businesses in 2023. You guys need to watch this whole live. It's going to be very interesting. I promise you that. Um, I have a lot to talk about. I got just a lot to talk about today. And I want to kind of explain this business for 2023, what you guys are doing wrong, and what a lot of you guys are doing wrong when you are getting into this business. And one of the things that really struck me was um, um, I I don't know the easy way to say this, but there's a lot of haters out here. There's a lot of people that hate what I'm doing, and they're making it known. I had several messages that were sent to me and explaining to me and telling me things, and it's funny because uh, a lot of these guys are on YouTube and they are promoting their solar panel cleaning business. Um, some guys have been in this business for less than 6 months and they're acting like they're professionals. They're acting like they have been in the business for many, many years, selling you crap that is garbage when it comes to solar panel cleaning. Um, and so I kind of want to enlighten you on that and kind of just say, hey, you know, this is what you guys should be really paying attention to. And some of these guys out here, they're just giving out bad information. um, and uh, it's funny because a lot of them follow me. A lot of them actually have purchased the skids from Mark, and you see them, you know, um, out there pushing their new products in Northern California, and they got brand new vans, and they take a couple of courses, and now they're experts. They take some certifications, and now they're experts in this field. And that's what really bothers me because you know in this business, you're either an entrepreneur or an opportunist. Okay. And a lot of these guys here are opportunists. They literally take advantage of an opportunity out here on the field in this industry. And it really, really pisses me off because they act like they've been doing this for years. There's guys out here that are preaching that you need certificates, safety courses, blah blah blah, and all that bullshit. And for me, it's I've been in this industry for over 3 years now, and uh, I went out here and I teach you what I can teach you, and safety is a big part of it. I'll give you an example. Ladder safety. I have came up with the ladder safety. I have a new device that I use for the ladder safety, but before that, I was using C clamps, and I was using 500-pound test um, stuff to wrap around your ladder, and I've been doing that for years. I've been climbing poles for 20 years in the electrical field. And if anybody knows safety, I would know. I mean, I literally would gaff poles um, and get up there, and we had to get certified every single year. You know what the funny thing was? That the company that was certifying us never gave us a certification. They went out there, they said, check, you're certified. You go up the pole, go around the pole, go around the pole again. Free, everything is free. You don't use no harness, no nothing. You come down from that pole, not tied off. And I did that for many, many years. So when I talk about opportunists and entrepreneurs, there is a difference. There's a big difference. And an opportunist will screw up a market in a heartbeat. So these guys out here that are getting on Instagram, they're getting on YouTube, and and they're telling you, yeah, you need, you know, a certification for your brush, or you need a certification for your ladder. You know what? You don't. I'm gonna tell you right now, Fortune 500 companies don't give a shit about that. They don't care. Their top priority is to get the solar panels clean at the best price that they can get. So when you put in a bid for these big corporations, they're not going to tell you what the bid is. They have no interest in that. They want you to put in a bid, and if you put in a bid low enough, they're gonna sit there and go, okay, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and take that bid under one condition. You need to prove to me that you have workman's comp. You need to prove to me that you have insurance. You need to prove to me that you have a business license. This is what they're looking for. Whether it's a solar farm, they want to know if you have the right equipment. That's all they're concerned about. There's guys out here that have taken on big projects and have literally quit because they have the cheapest material, the cheapest equipment, the cheapest stuff, and they felt like they were going to do stuff half-ass. They weren't going to give them quality. And when I talk about this, you know, I'm really passionate about it. And it's just something that I've been teaching for many years. And when you're an entrepreneur, you get repeat customers. You get people calling you back. When you are a opportunist, you are overcharging the customer or undercharging the customer. You're out there doing it so cheap that you are destroying everything in the industry that has been built. So an opportunist will see that. They will go out there and say, hey, you know what? This guy charges $200 to clean solar panels. I'm going to do it for $80. They do it for so low. And then when they get out there and they get it done, they're gone. They're the first ones to not make it in this industry because they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're doing and what have you. And I'm going to tell you, I have haters, and this has been proven this week. This week, I have a lot of haters that have contacted me, and you know, it is what it is. But they don't like what I'm preaching out here. They don't like what I have to say, and I basically tell them, if you don't like what I have to say, you have an option. You have an option. You don't have to tune in. You don't have to watch my videos. And most of these guys that are haters have learned from me. So they're hypocrites. They literally have taken all my information, have went out there, purchased a van, purchased a brush, purchased all this stuff, and then they go out there and they teach. And they go out there and they try to make it a little better. Like ladder handling. I've been teaching ladder handling and all that. I've been putting that on my videos. And then they come in, they go, oh, by the way, you need a certificate for that. Not one company ever in the 3 years that I've been in business cleaning solar panels, or not one residential customer has ever asked me for a certificate. You want a certificate? Here's my workman's comp. You want a certificate? Here's my insurance. That's what you should be interested in. Look, it's common sense, people. It is common sense. You don't need a certificate to run a brush. You really don't. It's common sense. You go out there and you put a brush down there, and if that brush works, then great. If it doesn't and it goes up and over, it's common sense. It's you. How many videos have I done where I've showed you guys how to clean solar panels with my C1000? How many videos have I put out there? Have I ever said to anybody, you got to be certified. Cal OSHA doesn't ask for it. Why should you? Cal OSHA doesn't give a damn, how you run your business. They don't. Cal OSHA only is concerned if you fall off of a roof. That's when they're concerned. Not when you're out there cleaning solar panels. This is why you have insurance. This is why you tie down ladders when you go up to the second story or the first story, or first level, however you want to call it. You go out there and you tie that off. And I've been preaching that from day one, Rick and myself. If you go back to my earlier videos, we showed you that. And we showed you that because we've been in the business for a long time. I was climbing poles. I was climbing roofs. I was doing all that for over 20 years. Over 20 years. And I got certified. And let me tell you, nobody asked for that certification. The only person that asked for it was the instructor. And that's all they can do is put it in their file. That's it. And if anything ever happened to me, I fell off the roof, I killed myself, I died, what have you, because of a fall, they had something to protect themselves with. That's all. So when you have your own business and you're doing your own thing, just you got to go out there and think of the things that are going to excel you as an entrepreneur, not as an opportunist. Because if you think that way and you go out there and you say, oh, I'm going to go ahead and price my panels so high that and they go for it, unfortunately, you won't get that customer back because there's going to be other people, other competitors that are going to come in and they're going to charge a little less, and then you're out of business. And I've been talking about that for years. I've been talking about some of this other stuff. For example, Google My Business. Getting on Google My Business. How many people have gone on Google My Business and got suspended? They got suspended because they didn't do something right. They didn't put down their correct address, their correct phone number. It could have been anything that small where Google sits there and says, oh, let me send a verification code to you after you have 40 reviews or 50 reviews. Let me go ahead and do that. All it takes is one complaint, people. One complaint. And guess what? You better verify your business. If you can't verify your business, I'm telling you right now, and you heard it here, you will be shut down. And Google is one of the biggest platforms you can advertise on. One of the biggest. And so, when you are getting into this business, be careful what you watch. Be careful what you look at, because there's a lot of guys out here giving bad information. And it really irritates me because they think that they're better. They think that they can go out there and just put out a video that's got better graphics on it, better thumbnails, and now they're pros. Oh, look at my van. Look at my stuff. Look at what I got. Look at what you guys need to do this, and this. And they've only been in the business for 6 months, but yet they're pros. But yet they have learned everything from me, because everything that's in their van is in my van. Starting from the skid, starting from the C1000 brush, the Racenstein brush, starting from all that. They got that from us. They got that from me. They can't say, oh, I've never watched this guy's videos and all that. But they're real easy to sit there and send you a private message and say, what are you doing out there? Why are you giving out this information? Why are you doing this? Why are you telling people that they shouldn't be certified for ladders? Because they don't need to be certified for ladders. That's why I'm telling you this. And so, and paying Painted Panel says, Henry, no need to prove to. No, you're right. There isn't. I just want to bring this out there because there are guys out here that are acting like they have been in the business for 15 years and they've only been in the business for less than a year, but yet they're out there pushing it on Instagram, pushing it out there on YouTube, and giving you guys information and telling you guys need to be certified for this, you need to be certified for that, when in fact you don't. You don't. Customers don't care about certifications. Have you ever had a customer call you and sit there and say, "Oh, can you send me all your certifications for solar panel cleaning?" Solar panel cleaning is not even a category yet on Google. They're not even a category. You can't even go out there and find solar panel cleaning. Try to get insurance. Try to go out there and get insurance and sit there and say, "Oh, my field is solar panel cleaning." You know what they're going to tell you? There's no category for that, sir. Oh, there isn't. There is not a category because it is a brand new industry. Brand new industry. There's a lot of people getting into the solar panel business. There has been a lot of people. I have well over 60 people in my area, just in my area alone, that are solar panel cleaners. Some guys come in trucks. Some guys come in vans. Some guys come in their cars. Some guys come in, with a water-fed pole, and so forth. And this is where I kind of talk about opportunists, right? An opportunist will come in there and say, "You know what? I'm going to use this as a side hustle. I have a window cleaning business, and I'm going to add solar panel cleaning onto my business." He is not prepared for solar panel cleaning, especially if it's a big farm or a rooftop that's got 5,000 solar panels on it. But they'll still try to do it with that little brush that they have and sit there and do this all damn day long. And those people are truly opportunists. When you take a look at your equipment, that's what you have to look at. Okay? I'm telling you, I started out with a 12-inch brush. You look at one of my first videos out here on YouTube, and I have started out with a small little brush. And then I started learning about the business. Then I went and I bought the counterclockwise brush that I had called the Twins. I started using that. Then I didn't use the 12-inch brush anymore because this brush was a little better. Then I got a water-fed pole with a bigger 23-inch brush. Started using that. And then I turned around and said, you know what? I really like this other brush over here. And I bought the C1000. And I purchased the rotating brush. And that was a huge purchase for me. So huge that I was scared shitless when I went out there and used that. But it became easier for me. It became a lot easier for me. And so then I went ahead and said, I'm going to get the robot. Then I went ahead and bought the robot. And then I said, I'm going to have a few more C1000s. And I ended up purchasing another C1000 down the road. I actually got two C1000s before I ended up picking up the robot and getting that robot. But what I'm trying to tell you is I didn't start out with the C1000. I didn't start out with $1,000, $20,000. I didn't start out that way. And I'm telling you guys, you don't have to start out that way. But if you want to treat this as a business, you gotta really put money into this business. Anybody who's out here that is in chat right now could tell you. They probably have their own business and will tell you it's not easy. It is not easy to go out here and keep this business afloat, because this business is not 24/7. This business is a season. This business will cut off at the end of November. And then you better be able to have enough reserves from November all the way down to the end of March, where it starts to pick up again. And then you better make sure that you have that. If not, you are going out of business. If you are a person that's going out there and charging very little money, an opportunist who goes out there and charges $60 to go do solar panel cleaning, when in fact you're charging well over that, and they go out there and they get that done, all they're doing is paying for gas. That's it. That's all they're doing. They could sit there and try to take as much. You know what? It costs money to advertise here, people. It costs a lot of money to advertise in this industry. And it's not cheap. Whether you advertise on Bing, Yahoo, Google My Business, Google Ads, Facebook, Instagram, it all costs money. And you better be charging what the industry standards are. Okay? If you sit there and I'm not going to tell you what the industry standards are. I'm not going to tell you that. You're going to have to figure that on your own. You're going to have to go out there and do homework. Call your competitors, find out what they're charging, because every single location is different. I can't charge the same price in California that they're charging in Arizona, or they're charging in Texas, or they're charging in Florida, Louisiana. They're all different prices because it's all different. You don't walk into a place and say, "Oh, I'm going to charge you $100," and you're in Beverly Hills. You can charge obviously a lot more if you were in Beverly Hills than you could if you were somewhere that is less income. And that's what you have to really look at. So you really have to pay attention to what other people are charging. And it's funny because, you know, I was really thinking about what I was going to say on today's stream, right? I really wanted to talk about this because, you know, for me, it just, I woke up this morning and I had a nice little message. And that little message pretty much said, I'm better than you. I'm gonna go out there and be better than you. And when I see a challenge like that, and that's exactly what it is, I sit there and I put them in their place. This guy doesn't even sit there and acknowledge that he got the skid from Mark, didn't get the information from me, doesn't acknowledge that on any of his videos. And he won't. You know why? Because he's an opportunist. He's a guy that's going to go out there and tell you anything you want to hear just to get your business. He's a bullshitter, to say it lightly. He doesn't have the experience. He's just gathering information, making it a little better by saying, oh, you need a certificate. And then it puts doubt in people's heads. They sit there and they go, oh man, I need a certificate. And then they go and they pay for a safety course that nobody really cares about. And I'm not telling you not to take the safety course. If you want to take a safety course, by all means, take it. If you want to. If you want to spend money on that, no problem. Go for it. If you think it's going to make your company look better by taking a safety course, do it. I'm telling you, I've been doing this for 3 years now, and I've been perfectly fine without any safety course whatsoever. But I'm going to tell you something. On all my videos, you will see safety, safety, safety. I don't need a certificate for common sense. Don't need a certificate for common sense. Common sense is you're going to walk up a ladder, you're going to have walk up a ladder, get out there, tie it down. You're going to be as safe as you possibly can, have the correct shoes out there, all that. Go out there, 3-point contact at all times, maybe putting a gutter guard on there, I don't know, just stuff that's going to not damage the customer's house. So when I sit here and I watch these videos that these guys are making, I'm just laughing at them. It's just funny because they just took exactly what I said and try to make it better. They try to get out there and say, oh, I got a brand new van. Oh, I got this up here. Oh, I put my cones out. Oh, my van's bigger than yours. But yet, in Northern California, we're more expensive than Southern California. No, you're not. You're absolutely not. And I'm not trying to slam people in Northern California. I am not. But there are some jokers out there that are out there on YouTube right now, putting out videos that they shouldn't be putting out. It's ridiculous. Let's take a course on ladder safety. Let's take a course on a rotating brush. That's going to make things a little better for you. No, it's not. It's bidding that makes things a little bit better for you when it comes to these big corporations. These big corporations don't care. They do not care about your little safety course. They don't. What they care about is the bottom dollar. Are they going to be saving money if they hire you to clean their solar panels? And one of the things that they really, really look at and they really pay attention to is your equipment. I would spend more money on my equipment than I would something safety when you don't need it. If you're out there and you're doing it and you're being safe, the whole idea is to come home every day. That's the whole idea, not to fall off the roof. I don't sit there and tell people not to go buy safety equipment. I endorse it. When you're out there, you see solar panel cleaners, you see with the harness, you see everything on it. They got the harness on, they have the safety strap, they have the correct boots on there, they got the tie downs, they got the anchors, they have all that. And that's because they're working right at the edge. They're working on a 2-story house that's pretty steep and they're going to potentially fall. But who's doing that? It's the company that is doing that. It's protecting themselves from this guy not falling off the roof, which is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I encourage that. But how many of you solar panel cleaners out there go onto a 1-story roof or in the middle of the roof and putting on safety equipment? What are you latching it onto? The frame of the solar panels? Do you think that's going to hold you? No. Do you think that you're going to have an opportunity to fall when you're in the middle of the roof? No. Not unless you slip on some water or something and decide to keep rolling and rolling and rolling. You are not falling off that roof. You are have a more chance of falling off the roof by just stepping on the ladder when you're coming down from the roof. That's where you got to be most careful of. You got to be most careful of going up that ladder, whether it's on the 1st story or 2nd story, and you got to make sure that thing's tied off. And if that thing is tied off, you're secure, you go up there, it's you that goes out there and takes that next step and gets out there and gets up in the middle of that roof. And the first thing I preach is shoes. Getting the correct shoes. Today, as a matter of fact, I just bought another pair of brand new shoes. Another pair. I'll be putting them on tomorrow morning. And I will be doing another video tomorrow morning with my brand new shoes. Showing you, hey, these are my shoes. These are what goes. This is what I use. And I've never, ever slipped off a roof with my brand new shoes. Now, if I had tennis shoes, that'd be a different story. I've had workers that literally refuse to buy work boots or work shoes. And it wasn't until one of them almost fell off the roof, literally caught himself on the ladder, and he had tennis shoes on. And I said, that's it. You're done. You no longer are to go on any roof for me at all. and he was fired because I gave him 5 opportunities, and 5 opportunities came up excuse after excuse after excuse. And it wasn't until he came down uh, from the second level to the first level that he slipped on bird poop, and he rolled and caught the ladder, and that was it. Luckily, he did not fall. So, for me, it's safety. It's always about safety. And I wanted to talk about solar panel cleaning in 2023. What people are getting. There are so many opportunities coming in and getting into this business. Not entrepreneurs, not entrepreneurs at all. Opportunists, people who take advantage of the industry. Those are the people that are coming in. And this is why I say 80% of you are going to fail, because you don't have the right mindset. You don't. And the ones that do, they know it. They know exactly what I'm talking about. Not the haters. The haters are going to sit there and they're going to go and they're going to hate on you. They're going to critique every little thing that you say. I got haters on right now critiquing exactly what I'm saying. And they're sitting there going, oh, well, wait a minute. You're contradicting yourself. You're doing this and you're doing that. See, there's always haters. There's always going to be haters. But there's going to be entrepreneurs, guys that are going to be successful in this business, and they're going to know exactly what to do when they get into this business. I got a lot of comments on the live chat. I'm not forgetting about you guys. I'm just talking about this because I think it's a very good subject to talk about people who have come into this business and they expect to make thousands of dollars. They expect to be rich. They expect to go out there and undercut other solar panel cleaners or overprice over other solar panel cleaners. And because you don't have competition, just because you're the only guy in town, doesn't mean that you can sit there and gouge people and literally price it so high that you think that you're going to make money. You'll make money for a little while, but that's it. People would never come back to you because of what you charged them last time. Same thing with people who undercharge in this business. Go ahead and charge $50 to clean solar panels. That's not worth my money to get up on the roof. I pay insurance a lot higher than that. And $50 to come out here and clean solar panels. And then they think the customer thinks that they're getting a great deal. But for $50, they're not even using, deionized water. They're out there using hard water. They're out there using people's hoses. Take a look on YouTube. Find out these guys are professionals out there. Professional marketers. Look what they're using. A water hose, spraying it down, throwing some soap on it, scrubbing it with a brush, and then they say, I can make $10,000 in one day by going out there and cleaning solar panels. You guys know who you are. I don't have to sit here and say names. People watch you. They see you. People on YouTube have a choice. They can either watch you or they can watch somebody else. And I know that. I know that for a fact. And it's funny that I sit here and I get these phone calls or I get these messages in the middle of the night telling me how bad of a job that I'm doing. And that doesn't bother me because I know that's an opportunist right there. I know that's that person that's just trying to piss you off to get a little reaction out of you. And it's funny because, if they did that, they've accomplished something, right? They've accomplished people seeing you upset. Now, when I made this video, I wasn't going to get upset. I already knew that. I wasn't going to sit here and feed into them. I'm just telling you telling you in my perspective, this is the industry. This is the industry I've been in for the last 3 years. This is what I see. I see new people coming in. I see new people talking about stuff that they shouldn't even be talking about. I see people coming in and saying, oh, you can make thousands of dollars cleaning solar panels. You can if you bid on it correctly. You can if you get a big enough account, but you can't do that if you're, cleaning 10 houses a day. Almost impossible. Not going to happen. And you got to remember, you got a lot of competition out there. There's a lot more competition coming. There's a lot more people coming into this business. So when I go out there and I have my C1000s and I go out there and I use that because that's my best brush. This is that brush. That's the one that I really, really love. As a matter of fact, I became a distributor. I became something out there where I'm going to go out there and I'm going to start selling these things. So they're going to have to come to me or go somewhere else. That's okay. That's not a problem. But I know what is the best equipment out there and I'm pushing it. And that's who I am. That's what I do. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm not an opportunist. So when I go out there and I talk about that, it's you line yourself up, you get into this industry, you learn everything you need to know about this industry, and then we go out there and we be the best we can. We don't go out there and gouge people. We don't go out there and overprice our shit. We don't do that. We make it reasonable for the customer so the customer has a good feeling at the end of the day that they're getting 100% production out of their solar panels, whether it's a solar farm, whether it's residential, whether it's commercial, whether it's a Fortune 500 company, because that's what they look at. Guarantee you, if a Fortune 500 company that has thousands of solar panels have you come and clean their panels, do you think they're not watching the outputs after your cleaning, during your cleaning, and before your cleaning? Do you think that they are not paying attention to that? Because if you go out there and you do a great job and their outputs increase dramatically at 100% and they're getting 100% productivity coming out of their solar panels, do you think that they're not going to do a contract with you or call you back if they feel that you did a great job? They'll call you every day of the week and they'll tell their friends and they'll tell their other friends and they'll do all that. And this is how word gets around. Not somebody getting on YouTube saying, oh, I can make thousands of dollars. You can make thousands of dollars, cleaning solar panels. I did it. I made thousands of dollars cleaning solar panels in 2 days. You know what I say to that? Bullshit. That's what I say. Because I've been in the business. I've been in the industry. And if you're going up there with a water-fed pole and you and your buddy are out here spraying with a customer's hose, you do not make thousands of dollars. And that's just one example that I'm using. I'm just using that as the one example because I see it all the time. I see it all the time on YouTube, and I've seen it more on Instagram. There's a lot of guys out there pushing out their Instagrams, putting out their solar panels, which is cool. I do the exact same thing. I push my stuff out there because I'm marketing and they're marketing. They're doing the exact same thing. But then you see some of these guys out here that have no business being on the roof. You can tell. Take a look at their shoes. Take a look at their equipment. Take a look at all the stuff that they're using. Not even the right stuff for it. And I just shake my head. And I sit there and I go, wow. Incredible. But you're a professional. You go out there and you pretend you're a professional. When in reality, you're an opportunist. You're just somebody just trying to get a quick buck. That's all you're doing. That's it. You could sit there and say, "Oh, I'm going to undercharge people. I'm going to undercharge this guy. This guy is charging this much, and I'm going to charge this much, and then I'm going to go ahead and get his work." That's fine. You may get one job, you may get two jobs, you may get three jobs. Who knows? But while you're going after the little fish, I'm going after the big ones. I'm going after the big fish because I know where the money is. And that's and if you have the right equipment, again, it's not a very hard decision. I had somebody call me today. What do you price carports? Well, carports get priced differently in different locations. I can't sit there and tell you, what the actual price is. This comes into play. You got to get boom lifts. You got to get, the right equipment. Do you have a robot? Do you have the C1000? Do you have the J. Racenstein? Do you have a water-fed pole that's a 16-inch, a 23-inch? What do you got? What do you have? All that comes into play. And as soon as you show up to that customer, and that customer is a Fortune 500 company, and they're showing you up on the roof, believe me, they're looking at your equipment. They're going, And the better equipment that you have, the bigger jobs you're going to get. I've learned that from this industry. And I just keep looking forward. I don't look back. I just go out there and I do my thing and I make sure that I have everything that I possibly have. If I turned around and I had a ladder strap, safety ladder strap, I bought one. I loved it. I thought that was so good. I bought another one. Just came in the mail. Right over here. Brand new. Tomorrow, it's going to be in my van. And I still have my C-clamps. I still have my other straps that I use. Use what you have, people, but always improve on it. And when I talk about this, I talk about safety. I talk about be safe out there. Use common sense. If you're going to get up on a roof and it's slippery, you better have the right shoes. If you're going to get up on the roof and you think that it's too dangerous, don't get on it. You have decisions to make. You have decisions that you have to make. Is it worth it? If you don't know what you're doing, get somebody else that does know what they're doing. If you can't get up there, find somebody who's comfortable getting up there. If you are lack of knowledge on it, don't do it. I get guys doing bird proofing all the time, don't know what the F they're doing. I sit there and I laugh. I look at their stuff. I look at their videos that they post out there and I go, oh my God, you're putting this out there? Seriously? You guys are putting this stuff out there? I take pictures of all that stuff. I have it right on my phone. I had one guy that went out there and he put this much of the mesh right over the solar panel itself, the glass, bent it over right on the glass. So you had this much of mesh over the glass all the way around. This guy was a pest control guy doing a side hustle. He saw an opportunity. He saw an opportunity to make some money. He charged them $900 for garbage, for crap. I came back out, ripped it all out, and put new stuff in. Do you think the customer was happy when I showed them my work and I showed them their work and I said, this is what we do? I guarantee 5 years on all my stuff. 5 years. Any bird proofing, 5-year guarantee. My material, my labor. 5 years. Every single customer. Can you guys say you do that? I do it. SoCal Solar Panel Cleaning does it. And these are just some of the things that we go out there and we do that. Right. David says, what? $900? Yeah. $900. And it was anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys coming in tonight. I have a lot of people here. Tara Lynn, what's up there, Tara Lynn Lewis? Hi, Henry. What's up there, Tara Lynn from Las Vegas? If you guys have any questions, feel free to put it in chat. Just put it in the live chat. I'll read them off. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I am not going to sit here and read the hater comments and give them the time of day, because I feel like we need to be positive. We need to focus on the positive stuff of solar panel cleaning, not, the negative stuff. So you're not going to find me on any of my future videos whatsoever or anything else like that. I'm not going to acknowledge you. I'm not going to sit here and read your stupid comments. If you got something legitimate to ask, I'll be more than happy to answer it for you. But I'm not going to sit here and go, oh, you know what? This hater right here, it's funny because I got people that are putting my my business name in the chat, and it looks like it's me. And I already know who they are. I know who these people are. I blocked them. And it's easy for me to do. Easy for me to sit here and block somebody who's going to be negative. I don't want that in my life. I don't want that in my life where I have to sit here and justify to my competitors out there, which they're not. I have no competitors. I have people that have brought into this business, have taught in this business, and I'll continue to teach in this business and teach them the right way. That's me. If anybody knows me, they know I give out my time for absolutely free. There's nothing wrong with that. I do charge now for some of my courses. But you know what? You'll never know they're my course. You'll just see them out there. I'm not going to be out there advertising them. I'm not going to be out there sitting there going, buy my course, buy my course, buy my course. You'll never hear that from me, because you'll never know that course is from me until you get into it and start reading it. And then you'll know that's my course. Other than that, you'll never hear me pushing it, because I can teach you here on YouTube. I could do private Zoom meetings and charge you for it. You can get into the super duper fan. I had a super duper fan that came in and just belittled me last time on my podcast. I told him I will do whatever it takes to take care of you. And guess what? I gave him my phone number. I don't know how many times. Did the guy ever call me? Nope. Absolutely not. Because he's a hater. He went out there and said, I'm just going to go ahead and push this stuff out there for Henry. I'm going to, let him know and let everybody else know his I didn't get what I was supposed to get. I didn't get the blueprint. But when I gave him an opportunity and sat there and said, look, I'll take care of it. Just call me right afterwards. I'll take care of you. My phone, silent. Yeah. It wasn't that important to him. But that's okay. It is what it is. People are going to do that. And I just wanted to bring that out there to you guys. This should be teaching people a lot of things about this business. Okay? This business is not going to be easy for you unless you do things the right way. If you do things the right way, then you will profit from this industry. It's no different than guys out here that are selling solar. They profit from the industry every day. I've been doing it for many, many years. But it is what it is. I got into this industry 3 years ago, and it was still young. And right now it's still young. There's still a lot of people getting into it. Even though I have close to 60 people, my competition, I don't consider it my competition. I can call each and every one of those guys right now and say, I got work for you. And guarantee you, they won't look at me as competition when I'm giving them work. When I'm sitting there going, I have too much work, I need to get somebody from here, get somebody from here, and if they have the right equipment, you're hired. If you got the wrong equipment, can't use you. Sorry. Love to, but I have standards. I have very high standards. I get nothing but the best equipment out there. And when I have that equipment, I'm comfortable. I don't have to worry about it breaking down. I don't have to worry about somebody getting an engine from Home Depot and claiming themselves as professionals going out there cleaning solar panels. And great, if that's how you want to start, perfect. There's nothing wrong with that, like I said. But if you want the bigger jobs, you gotta have the better equipment, and a lot of you people over here understand that. a lot of you people understand that. If you learned anything, crush that like button. Just give me a like. Let me know, because I always like to know how I'm doing. And this is not a rant, by the way. This is me just educating you people and letting you know, if you're getting into this business and you know nothing about this business and you've watched me for the very first time today, you're going to learn something. You're going to learn the right way to do it, and you're going to learn the wrong way to do it when you're watching other people's videos out there that are teaching you garbage. Now, I'm not saying everybody is bad. Not saying that at all. There's a lot of guys out here that have put out very, very good videos. But always ask people, how did you find me? Oh, I saw you on YouTube. Oh, okay, great. Well, have you watched anybody else's video? Yeah, I did. But yours was the most informative. And that's what I take to heart right there. They learned something from that. So if they learned something, then I did my job. I went out there and I taught them something. And I get people call me all the time, every day, or message me. They message me on TikTok. They message me on Instagram. They message me on YouTube. They message me through email, and they ask questions. I get them at 12 o'clock midnight from South Africa. All these other people that come in and watch me from all over the world. They have no investment in me. I have no investment in them. I sit there and I just say, this is what it is. This is what you guys should be doing. This is how you should be doing it. And this is what you need. And this is what you don't need. And to me, it's like, it irritates me. It really does. It irritates me, the fact that people are selling stuff that people are never going to use and never going to ask for. And then they're trying to make themselves much, much bigger by going out there and saying, well, because I went out there and gave you a course or gave you a certificate, you're going to be much better than this guy. When in fact, you're not. You're really not. A customer, anybody who's on YouTube, that's looking on YouTube, is trying to figure out who's the guy out there to go to. Who is that guy that's going to go out there and tell you what you should do? You know how many people, and this is my number one question. I'm sorry, number one statement. Number one statement in this industry right now. In this industry, guys right here, you guys already know it. What that number one statement is. I didn't know solar panels needed to be cleaned. Here's the number two statement. Rain will take care of my solar panels. Rain will clean my solar panels. That's the number two statement. But the number one statement I hear from everybody, I didn't know solar panels needed to be cleaned. Nobody told me that. When I got them installed, nobody said anything about cleaning my solar panels. No, nobody did. I hear it all the time. Then I got to educate them. I sit there and I educate them. And once I educate them and let them know, you're a customer for life. Who doesn't want to save money? Here in California, Prices are going to be going up in electricity. I'm telling you that right now. In Florida, prices are going to go up in electricity. In Texas, prices are going to go up in electricity. Mark my words. Right now, I'm telling you guys this. You think solar is going to be obsolete? Absolutely not. If anything, solar is going to only get bigger. It's only going to get bigger. This industry is only going to get bigger. It may go like this, and then all of a sudden do this, but then it's going to go do this, and it's going to go do this and continue on. If I was, if I had an opportunity, and I had an opportunity, and I was a farmer, I would put my money on solar. I would have a solar farm all day long. I don't have to feed the cows. I don't have to feed the corn. I don't have to spend money here. I am producing energy all year around. If I'm in California, if I'm in Florida, I'm in Texas, I'm in Louisiana, I'm out here making money on solar farms. That's where I'm making the money. And if you really, really want to make money, you make sure those things are clean as often as you can clean them. Because the more that you can produce 100% energy, the bigger the check you're going to get. One more time, people. If you clean your solar panels and you keep them clean all the time, you will have a bigger check. I promise you, you will be way better than what you are right now. There are guys complaining to me right now that they got $1,900 electric bills. But then they said, when was the last time you cleaned your solar panels? I've never cleaned them. Oh, really? How long have you had them? Since 2015? Well, it's 2023, people. I wonder why your solar panels are not working the way they should be working. And you called the solar company, and the solar company sold to another company? Oh, that's what happened? Wow. So, education. You got to educate these people because they don't know. They come on to YouTube, type in, do solar panels need to be cleaned? Guess whose video is going to pop up, by the way, when they type that in? Yes, they need to be cleaned often. Commercial more than residential. But it won't hesitate for have a residential to go out there and clean their solar panels. I had solar panels on my brand new home. I cleaned them every week because I knew the importance of making sure that those solar panels are super clean. I'm telling you right now, if you just got solar panels installed and you're not thinking about cleaning them, when you get your first bill, you heard me. When you get your first bill, it's because you didn't clean them and you didn't know that they needed to be cleaned. when I take my truck, my van back to where it needs to go, where I park it, there is a commercial building that they just installed solar panels a month ago. You can't even see these things. They're so filthy and so bad that they need to be cleaned already because they're right next to a freeway. And I can guarantee you, I'll walk right into that place. I'll give him my card and I'll say, are these activated yet? And if he tells me no, I'm going to tell him, as soon as they get activated, you give me a call because these need to be cleaned. If you do not clean them, your productivity, it will no longer be at 100% right when you start. So get yourself a good start. Go out there and get these cleaned and have them cleaned often. It's not hard to go out there and talk to somebody about that. It's just education, educating the customer. That's all you're doing. You're educating that customer and letting them know. All right, so let me go ahead and read some of this stuff here. Tara Lynn, hello, Tara Lynn. Paint and Panel Pro Cleaning, super duper fan. Welcome, welcome. Good evening. Henry, no need to prove it. Hello, Mr. Henry. All Solar Cleaning Services in Orlando, Florida. Welcome. Tara Lynn says it's not a category through OSHA either. No, it isn't. It's not in a category for insurance. Solar panel cleaning doesn't have a category for Nextdoor, Google. They don't have a category for Yelp. Any of these other marketing companies, they don't have a category for. A lot of people go under window cleaning, and they do under window cleaning, and that helps them out. And insurance, yeah, talk to the insurance person, talk to your insurance person, and find out, what you guys can do about getting your commercial insurance, because you're definitely going to need that. And there's not a category for solar panel cleaning, by the way. There's quite a few of you guys on here. Appreciate that. Hey, make sure you smash that like button, okay? Because I'm looking at that like button, and I don't see too many likes up here, people. Come on, smash it. Give me some love. Show me some love. All Solar Paint and Panel Cleaning, says the real OG. Thank you very much. All Solar Cleaning Services. That is correct. High-low pressure washing. They have to put it under something else, closest things to pressure washing. Yeah, there's other categories that you can actually other categories that you can put it under that's going to be cheaper than that category. Not saying that it's not a bad category, but there's other categories that will be cheaper. Top G Solar Cleaning LLC. All customers ask me if I have insurance. You know what? Now, this is the big thing now, guys. I'm getting a lot of people that are asking for insurance. As a matter of fact, somebody called me the other day and says, do you have insurance? And they asked for a quote. And I said, yes, I have insurance. And I got their name, their address, their phone number, all that. And what I did is I said, I'm going to shoot my insurance down to you. I sent my business card. I sent my business license. I sent my insurance, and I sent my contact information to him. The next morning, wasn't even 8 o'clock yet, we booked that appointment because he did his homework. He sat there and said, do you have insurance? That means he was watching on YouTube, and I asked him as soon as I was done doing cleaning all his panels, sending them the pictures. I said, how did you hear about me? I saw you on YouTube. And one of the things that really stood out to me was ask for insurance. Absolutely. You got to ask your solar panel cleaner for insurance. Make sure these guys are legit. Make sure they're not opportunists. Make sure they're entrepreneurs. Guys that really are out there doing something good for their business, treating it like a business, not a hobby, people. Not a hobby. All right. Tara Lynn. Tara Lynn says, oh God, I remember when we bought our C1000. I was nervous as hell. It was such a big purchase for our business. Got that based on your advice. So thanks. I appreciate it, Tara Lynn. And I'm telling you, I'm sure you love it. I'm sure you love that C1000. and that's awesome. Even if I don't know if you have the Racenstein brush or not, but great too. So any rotating brush is going to be good out there for you guys. Okay, just letting you know that. If you're pushing a water-fed pole and you're trying to do 5,000 solar panels, well, you better look at a new industry. Stick to window washing. Stick to what they're meant for, and go from there. Unless you want to clean 5 panels on top of a roof with the window cleaning equipment, you can. There's nothing wrong with that. But if a customer comes to you and says, hey, by the way, my brother has 4,000 solar panels for his business, can you give me a price on that? Then what? Then you look at each other with a big stare in your eye and go, uh-oh, we need bigger equipment. Kevin says, could do EDDM and send out postcards directly to homes. Look it up. Yes, you can. I mean, there's lots of ways to go out and market your business. Whether you're going out there and just, pounding the pavement, going to doors, leaving postcards, nothing wrong with that, people. You got to do that. People aren't going to come to you if they don't know that you're out there. If they don't know that you're out there, they're not going to come. They're not going to find you. You got to be on page 1 on Google. People are going to find you on page 1. They're not going to find you on page 2. As a matter of fact, they'll scroll down and keep scrolling down, keep scrolling down. And if they're tired, they're going to look at the top guy. They're going to look at that person right there. That's why you have sponsored ads out there. People pay for sponsored ads just to be on top. And they pay a lot of money, $13 to $17 per click on Google for solar panel cleaning. And if you have that type of money and that type of budget, go for it. People will see your business. But if you don't, go do something else. Go out there and take these postcards, get them out there, and just put them out there. Every time that we go do a house, all the houses all around that have solar panels, guess what we're doing? We're walking the pavement. Susan and myself, we're out there hustling. We're going out there and we are putting that stuff out there. And people will call us. She goes out there and she walks. While I'm out cleaning, she'll walk the pavement. And she'll put them out there. And she tells me which houses that she puts them on. Great. And guess what? We may get a phone call. And that's a free lead. Because they saw your van out there. You got there's lots of ways to promote yourself in this industry. Just with any other industry, there's lots of ways. There's guys out here that have little stands. They put them on the sidewalk and people scan the QR code on there. I mean, there's guys that do that. Great. Nothing wrong with it. It's easy for this person to go out there, get their camera out and go click and call them later. I've had people that have driven by and had stopped, talked to Susan, and she's given them, business cards. And before you know it, at the end of the day, they're calling. And we have another lead. We have, somebody else who comes along. B Wake. Hey, what are some good ways to getting more customers? B Wake, what's going on in Australia, down under? I've been running a solar panel cleaning business for 2 years. So far, so good, but could be better. What's up there, B Wake from Australia, down under? There are lots and lots of ways. I love Australia. Been to Queensland, love it. Brisbane, love it. Been all over, and I love Australia. Give me a call, send me a message, and I'll talk to you privately because I know your time is different over there. You're a day ahead than I am. Just give me a call. Let me see here, and we'll discuss that. Tara Lynn says we get lots of work based on Google reviews. Yes, it's absolutely important to go out there and ask people for reviews. It is very, very important. Is it? There's a lot of things that you guys should be doing. This is what I have in my training too, by the way. I go out there and I tell people, you want to rank number one on Google, this is what you have to do. Believe me, there's guys out here that will sit here and send you a message like, I can get you on the first page of Google. I could do this and I could do that. But you're only getting one keyword and that's it. You're not getting the 20, the 30 that you actually need to be finally found on Google. Or they're going to sit there and say, let's do a campaign. And they'll go do a campaign. And before you know it, it's costing you thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. That's what it is. But you can do it yourself. Very simple. Social media, door hangers on doors at homes with solar, geofencing. Geofencing is talking about photos. Your photos, when you take a picture, if you have your location on, it recognizes where you took the picture. Here's a little tip for you guys. You see this logo right here? Google recognizes that when you take a picture and you're in the picture and your shirt and it shows that logo, it recognizes this logo as your company. So that is legit. That's how sophisticated Google is. You could take a picture, it'll give you your location, has your logo. When it sees your logo, it's a legitimate picture. It's not a stock picture. And that is huge. And I know that because my marketing team told me I had just a regular shirt on and they said you need to get something with your logo on there. You need to get something that's visible, so when they do take a picture it recognizes that. And as soon as I did that, as soon as I got Rick and myself, we ended up getting our logos put on. I noticed that the attraction was pretty good. There was a lot of people finding us on Google, and so that's just a small little tip for you guys. Carolyn says Henry's brand new shoes. Yeah, I got some brand new shoes. I'm loving them. So tomorrow I'm going to make a video, and that video is me putting on my brand new shoes and me going up there and doing some work because I have work tomorrow, and we'll make a good video for you guys, just so you know. Always have the proper shoes, by the way. Always have the proper shoes. You don't slip, you don't fall, you don't hurt yourself. You're climbing the ladder, what have you. Always make sure you got a good pair of shoes. See, Panes and Panels says, I have conducted NDI inspections on Navy aircraft for ashore and at sea for over 20 years, and it's all about safety. Absolutely. Everything is about safety, and it's common sense. Listen, you can go and do a safety course, and if you don't have common sense, you will fail all day long. Common sense, people. That's what it should be. Getting up a ladder, walking on the center of that ladder, making sure your foot is not at the edge of the ladder, it's in the middle of the ladder, and keep going up. And safety straps and all that. I'm just using ladder safety as as an example. 3-point contact all the way up. You know, how you disembark that ladder, how you engage that ladder. That's all common sense. And you'll never fall if you pay attention to what you're doing 100% of the time that you're on that ladder or on that house or on that roof. It's when you sit there and don't pay attention, maybe listening to your earbuds, listening to your music, going out there and you're walking on the edge of the roof and didn't realize how close you were. This is where the accidents start to happen. And this is where you got to pay attention and make sure that somebody is always with you to keep an eye on you. is to make sure that you do what you should be doing. And you'll come home every single time just by doing that. Let me see. Aloha Solar Panel Cleaning. What's up, Aloha? What's going on? Panes and panels. Okay, I talked about that. Aloha says, let's talk about the C1000 later. No problem. We can do that. All solar cleaning services. Thank you for your honesty. No problem. All solar cleaning services in Orlando, Florida. What's going on? David says, what? $900? And it was crap work? Yeah, definitely got to give them a guarantee on your work. Absolutely. I always give a guarantee. And it's so satisfying to the customer when you can guarantee your work. And we're so confident of what we do that we guarantee all of our work. Labor, material. 5-year warranty, guaranteed. That's what we do for bird proofing. David says janitorial services and solar energy category, not janitorial services. No, there's other better categories on Google My Business than janitorial services. Do not use that. What you're going to find out is when you have a Google My Business page, Google recognizes a solar energy company, and it should be under a solar energy company or something close to that. This is part of what I teach. But if you were to pick out one particular category, and there's a lot of guys out there that will pick out 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or 20 categories on Google. Sometimes that's good, sometimes it's bad. But your number one category should be exactly what it is. So, for example, if you are in window cleaning, you put down window cleaning for your business main category. If you are in solar panel cleaning, there's solar panel energy. There's other things that you can actually put on there. If you're doing bird proofing, there's bird stuff out there that you can put for a category. There's just different things. It just depends on what you want to rank for. If you just say, hey, I just want to do solar panels, then yeah, just go after that solar panel category. Janitorial services has nothing to do with it, and you don't want to go and separate yourself with that. What happens is when you have something that has nothing to do with that, it just like link juice. Basically, you're, instead of you going way up here, you're right here. You're just right here and just doing this. So people are finding you. Some people are finding you for the wrong category. And yeah, good point, by the way. David says, usually I have seen solar contractor category. Yes. So not a solar energy category, Tara Lynn says. And some Tara Lynn, I mean, it just depends. Some people are found quite a bit, and all it is Google just trying to put you in the best category possible. So sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you don't have anything else in solar other than solar energy and stuff. So Arizona Solar Clean LLC company. What's up there, Arizona Solar Clean? First of all, I want to thank Henry and Rick. I remember they first started their YouTube channel. I soaked everything up they had to say. Now I got a contract with all the schools in Arizona. Wow. Awesome. Very, very nice. These are the things that I want to hear, man. I want to hear stuff like that. That's awesome. You put in your work. You're a true entrepreneur. You are. You're not an opportunist like some of these other people out here. Arizona, And I know other people from Arizona probably can use your help. Probably can go out there and work with them side by side. And you never know. Always go out there and work with other solar panel cleaners. They are not your competition. They can be your help. You guys can work together. You guys can go out there and do all that. And I hire contractors all the time. I hire other people, other guys, help to come and help me out. This year, it's going to be even better. Tina Cromar says, "Are you doing any giveaways this month?" Tina, I've never given giveaways. Never. Those are the other guys. There's no need for me to give away anything. I give away education. I give away my experience. That's what I give away. But great. What DNI systems do you sell? What are the prices for those? You obviously have not watched my videos. You must be new. I do not sell any DI9 systems at all. Other people sell those, not me. Don't sell that. If you want a C1000 brush, talk to me. Other than that, I don't go out there and sell DI9 systems. I have DI9 systems. I have the Aqua Pro. I have the Ondigo. I have DI9 tanks. I have all that. But I don't sell them, just so you know. David says, nice. I didn't know that about geofencing. Yeah, see, somebody, you learn every day. Tita says, what shoes are you using? Tomorrow I'm going to put a video out. If you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, and you will know what shoes I'm wearing when I put up my video. I will be putting that video up on Instagram and on YouTube, maybe as a short. Who knows? What type of shoes are they? Hiking shoes. That's what I can tell you. Very nice. I like the hiking shoes because of traction. I've never slipped off a roof, whether it was a Spanish tile, whether it was any type of roof. I've never slipped off or never slipped at all with these shoes. And they're really, really, really cheap. Really cheap. Under $40. Under $40. I will show you guys tomorrow. Check out that video. It's going to be pretty good. What video should I watch of yours that gives me pricing or services or additional services such as bird proofing? Okay. Mr. Cromar, watch all my videos. There's something in there you will learn off these videos. And like I said, you must be new, and I think you are. And so, yeah, we talk about bird proofing. We talk about solar panel cleaning. We talk about residential, commercial. I have videos, ladder safety, you name it. I have it. It's there. Jack VD Bra, what category do I choose for insurance? I'm not an insurance guy. I couldn't tell you. But contact your insurance person and they will tell you what's the best category to get into. Just depends what you're trying to do. Are you trying to get commercial insurance? Are you trying to get auto insurance? Are you trying to get any of that? Because I recommend people to do a search for that. I do have somebody that does who does do that. So who do you use for insurance for commercial business? A guy out of Lake Elsinore. That's who I use. If you want to contact me. I'll give you that information. through my email or what have you. My email is info at SoCal Solar Panel Washing.com. Send me an email there, and I'll be more than happy to send you him, and you guys can discuss it. I don't even know where you're at, Jack. Are you here in California, or what state are you in? Uh, all solar cleaning services. Tell us about your Spanish bird proofing mesh. Yes, I have Spanish bird proofing mesh that I sell already pre-cut. I sell them in 50-foot rolls, and I sell them in 100-foot rolls, all pre-cut, 6-inch, 8-inch, 12-inch, all pre-cut, and those all come with clips in the neighborhood of 50 clips each to 25 to 50 clips each. Just depends which ones you guys go out there and decide to get. But send me a message if you're interested in the in the particular bird proofing material, the mesh, and I will get a price list out to you. Amazon, I do have some on Amazon right now, but they're not the cutouts yet. I haven't got them approved yet for the cutouts, but I did get them approved for the 6-inch, the 8-inch, and the 12-inch straight cuts, and that's a 100-foot roll, and they're on Amazon. So I'm busy when it comes to that too. That's just a new service that we're doing. Jack says, Kelly, no problem. He's in Southern California. He's in Lake Elsinore. I'll be more than happy to give you his information. Just send me a message. I did send you my info at SoCalSolarPanelWashing.com. You can contact me there. Send me a message. I'll be more than happy to give you his phone number there. So. Oh, good questions, guys. Man, you guys are on it tonight. Appreciate that. Let me see what else. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. We really appreciate that. With the thumbs up, guys. We're growing, and we are really taking off. From bird mesh to the C1000. I'm selling the C1000. That I'll have a price list and everything all set up for that, and you guys can buy it directly from me at this point. And I'll have plenty in stock. So, and I will be doing videos of the stock merchandise and how many C1000s I have. So, all right, guys. All solar cleaning services. Just watch the videos and learn how to do the job right. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. And, there's a few people that are on here that are brand new. Appreciate you guys. I've been in this industry. Let us know when you're selling the C1000. Contact me. I'm selling them now. So, Jack, I'm selling the C1000s. Just give me a call, and I will get you a price list. And that way you have that. Info at SoCal Solar Panel Cleaning or SoCal Solar Panel Washing.com. And I will get you that information and have that. David says there's an online class coming up in May to register for learning burp. Oh my God. What are they going to teach you online? Seriously. I mean, these guys, it's crazy because you got to go out there and you got to get it done and you got to do it. If somebody's going to sit there and say, oh, this is how you do it, and they are not physically up there showing you how to do it, then that could be a problem if you're paying for an online course. There's no need to pay for an online course. There's professionals out there that go out there and will tell you how to do it. I have videos. I have a bunch of videos on bird proofing. And, but hey, I mean, if they want, it's out there, people. That's an opportunist going out there and doing exactly what I just got done talking about when I started this video. I talked about opportunists, and that is a perfect example of an opportunist that's willing to sell you a $2,000 course, $1,000 course. I don't even know how much it is. I'm just making numbers up in my head. But I can tell you, it's probably not going to be cheap. And what are they really going to teach you that you can't go onto YouTube and say, how to bird proof solar panels? Do that, and I bet you my videos will pop up. Try it. How do I bird proof solar panels? And see whose videos come up. BirdX, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm a distributor for BirdX. So I do have I can find out about that. I'll call my guy out there and find out if they're doing that. Um, uh, do you have any people in this chat in Salt Lake City, Utah? If not, I'm going to start one so I could be the Utah market. Awesome. I mean, listen, wherever you're at, my son is in Utah, Salt Lake City to be exact. I can go up there and visit him, and yeah, it's not. Um, there's lots of opportunities, guys. There's lots of opportunities. You know, Utah has a lot of snow. There is a service to take snow off the solar panels because when there's snow on the solar panels, they don't produce, especially if they're pretty thick. So there's companies out there that will take the snow right off the solar panels. Did you know that? Bet you didn't know that. But yeah, they use big brushes to take those off. And they hook them up to tractors. They drive down the street, down the road, take those off. That's a business. What? A snow service? Yeah, it's Utah. How white is Utah? Utah is snow. It snows quite a bit, especially in the rainy season. Solar panels have to be producing even in the winter. Did you know solar panels need to be cleaned in the winter too? Absolutely. It is more important, which people don't even think about it. They don't even know that they go out there and they clean solar panels during the winter. We clean solar panels during the winter. People call us and say, "Hey, I need my solar panels cleaned." And with the rates going up, especially all over the place for electricity, trust me, when they get their bill, they're going to be sitting there going, "Yeah, I need service and I need it now." And before you know it, you're going to be going out there cleaning snow off solar panels because that is a service. If you can get snow off the solar panels and the sun is out that day, guess what's going to happen? They're going to start producing. If you have this much thick of snow, forget it. Until that snow comes off, those solar panels will not produce. And there is a service for that, just so you know. All right, guys. Thank you guys for chiming in. Thank you for the thumbs up. We really appreciate that. I have been on for an hour and a half. So, with that being said, thank all you guys for coming on. One last time, don't forget to smash the don't forget to smash the like button, and that helps me out. Does your son do the same services? No, he's not in. He's not in the game. He he didn't decide to follow my footsteps when it comes to that. But you know what? He's a bright kid. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He's got a great job, and I would not steer him away from that just to do this. I own my business. I've owned my business for over 3 years now, and it's a lot of work that needs to be done when you own your own business, and you're going to find that out. Appreciate that, David. I smashed it. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for smashing that. I will probably be on next week. I'm pretty sure I will be. I will not tell people when I'm actually going to be coming on, but if you are subscribed to my YouTube channel and you hit that little bell, and you click on that bell and hit all, it will note it's the notification bell. It will let you know when I do come on, and then you guys can join me in a live podcast, what have you. I have a lot of work. I have bird proofing this week. I have solar panel cleaning this week, so I'll be making more videos on that. As a matter of fact, I'm definitely going to be making some more bird proofing videos. And kind of put it out there. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate everybody. David, All Solar, Tara Lynn, Mr. Cromar, and Jack, and All Solar. All you guys that I even miss, thank you all for watching my videos. Really appreciate it. We will catch you guys on the next video. And don't forget to share this and like this video. Appreciate it. Catch you guys on the next one. See you guys. Peace.